Okay, I'm just waiting on you, Tessa. Whenever you want to drop the code, I can play. You can join me, I can join you. Either way works for me. My island really sucks compared to yours anyway. Well, it's a work in progress. I'm developing it. We're building civilization here, so it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a few million years. But I'll sit here and wait for you, otherwise I'll come back and dick around for a little bit. Put one up like you asked, Animal Crossing, so we're good to go. Wait, do I hear one of those? I don't want to miss that. Do I hear one of those? Yeah, I do hear one of those. Wait, no. Quick access. There we go. Yeah, I hate to miss those gifts. I hear that sound. Lucky that was my last shot. Bear costume. I'll have to store that, but I need a new slingshot now. No, I'm good. Take your time whenever you're ready. I mean, I got nothing to do tonight, so for now I just need to put this... Wait, what am I... See, the controls are backwards when I play this compared to Xbox. A is B, X is Y. It gets to be confusing. And that's... No, that's where it belongs. Let me get rid of this bear costume. I don't need that, but I may sell that later. For now, I'll hold on to it. Sometimes I take a bunch of these gift clothes in and then I just sell them, whatever I don't want. I just didn't want to miss that gift because I'm having a hard time getting stuff to decorate or DIY kits, so I get everything I can. If I get lucky, I find some in a tree, messages in a bottle. Those gifts I see floating around, I hate to pass those up because sometimes they have materials, items, or bells in them which I could use. I have enough to pay my home upgrade off, and then I need to see about tomorrow. I'll see about moving my home. I want to move my home and move the museum, but I'm not 100% sure where yet. So I think I'm not sure if this thing can charge my controller battery, because those are not like official batteries, but I'm leaving that plugged in for a little bit here. Hopefully it'll charge it some, otherwise I'll have to grab some new batteries if it keeps disconnecting my controller. I think it does that because the batteries are going out. But I'll leave this here for now. Whenever you're ready, put a dodo code in there, and I'll join up with you. But I'll be on standby here until you're good. Finish up my chores here. Okay, that's the code. Let me go and do that. Hold on, I'll show you my and that's the wrong controller. Hopefully this one don't disconnect anymore. If it does, I'll have to grab some fresh batteries. Let me show you my house real quick before I do that. Then I'll head to the airport. Finishing up my chores for the night. My family's had me really busy lately, so I'm getting exhausted. I got the house upgrade, which doesn't make any sense compared to the size of the house and the interior. But I set up a nice bedroom here. A little loved in for us. That's what I got so far. That's pretty much everything is the best stuff I have so far. Nothing else I have is really any good. So I got those flowers for you. And all that. And that's the rose you gave me. That's the first rose you gave me. I couldn't get rid of that. It's special. And luckily I found another one of these purple masks, so I ordered a second one to hang on the wall. That's everything here. And yeah, my security camera's still there. I don't really see that, but that's everything. I got a couple of those bushes, which were nice. They had those in the kiosk thing. It was for sale in there, so I ordered a couple of those. I need to remove some more of these trees when I get a chance. I haven't asked for that, but I'll get rid of some of the ones that are in the way later, but I'm not worried about that right now. And no, it's on the other side. I need to go there and put the code in, so let me do that. No, it's the other way. I need to figure out how to make more bridges. It won't let me make more bridges, and I'd like to put some connecting those back areas, but I can't right now. Till I get around to that. And, let me get those fences out of my inventory real quick, because they just take up space and stuff that I need. Right now, I'm collecting anything and everything I can to sell. I completely forgot to dump those fences in my inventory. Let me do that real quick. More space I have, the better. Okay, on to the code. If I can remember what side the airport is on. It's like right towards the center. I'll go down from here. It's like right in front of the town hall area. It's kind of hard to see, so I kind of overshoot it at times. I'm right there. You can see where I'm at. Now, if I can remember how to do this. No, I don't want to. I think it's this one. I'm getting there. I just need to figure out what thing I need to hit. My membership should be good, so I shouldn't have any trouble. Okay, how am I doing this right? Like, I may be doing the wrong thing here. What one do I go to? This is the second time I've done this, and it says invite, which I don't think is right. I may have hit the wrong thing. See, my controller's going to repeatedly disconnect because the battery is done. And I need to put new batteries in. Otherwise, it's just going to repeatedly do this. And, okay, minus, plus. That should be good. What thing do I need to hit here? I don't remember what to hit. This is the second time I've done this. You can see what's on my screen. I think I've hit the wrong thing there, because this is the invite somebody. I want to go to yours. You need to guide me through this so I hit the right thing. I think it's I want to fly. Yeah, I hit the wrong one. One's to invite, one's to join, so I hit the wrong one. I hit the right buttons here because when I go back and forth, the buttons are different, so I do the wrong thing, so. Okay. I can't see that. Okay, IT435. I got that right. Where is... I don't even see I on here. It's like locked out. Are you sure? No, 1T. Four, 3, 5. That should be it. I'll charge those batteries later. Okay. This cable only goes so far to the capture card, so my laptop's kind of away from me sitting down, so I might not be able to hear me too well from back here. Let's see what you got going on in your island. I know yours is way better than mine. But little by little I'm developing mine, so I still got a long ways to go. I'm still unlocking a lot of stuff. Okay, this is nice. Long Beach. I don't even know where to begin on creating all this. Something like this. This is crazy. This is a lot of work. You have built paradise here. My island does not even compare to that. I'm still living in dirt and sticks. But if you don't mind, I'd love to collect some just random resources while I'm here. Anything I can get to sell, just sticks, wood, anything, any material, snowflakes, bugs. Oh, definitely some bugs. I need to find a lot more of those, if it'll let me even get them. There's my babe. You look nice. I wish I had a change of clothes, but I don't. So I'm just going to follow you. You're going to show me around. I don't even know how to do the emotes. I don't really have much of any of them. Ooh, those are nice. Got some nice dresses on display. I'm gonna put some of those on. If I don't follow you, I'll get lost. Actually, that cannon's nice. That's perfect. And I definitely want some of these lamps. I love those lamps. And those flowers. Those ones are nice. Let me turn that volume down a little bit. I can't see where she went. Well, I don't think I can go off cliffs, and I don't have a ladder. But I'm sure you pretty got everything sorted out in terms of where to go and streets, bridges, roads. I need some of those arched bridges. Those are the ones I want to put on my island. Those stone ones. Oh, that butterfly is nice. I wonder, does that come with that, or do you have to actually put that up there? Another one. See, I like those ladders. Those ones are much better than the ones I have. Castle wall, that's perfect. I can remember what they hit there. Oh, you even got a throne set up for us. That's nice. That's perfect. King and Queen here of Long Beach. Damn, you have put a tremendous amount of work into this. This is actually amazing. See, those are the bridges I want. These ones. I need to get those in the future and get rid of those crappy wood ones. Ooh, those are nice. Those kind of look like the Mario Bros. Like flower things, the like ones with the mouths on them. I can't. Where am I? Sometimes it's hard to see back here. I have no idea where you went. Or where to go. Because I wish it let you turn the camera like it does in the house. Because I can't see the proper path through there. You mind if I pick up some of these shells? They do come back. Oh, it won't let me use a shovel, so I can't get a clam. Oh my god, like a giant Gundam robot. That's perfect. My god, this is nice. Well, I won't take the DIY things. Those are yours. But I hope you don't mind if I help myself to some shells there. What's that? I don't know how to do like a clap thing. I don't have much in terms of the emotes. I don't even know what I hit to do those. Oops. There you go. Oh, you got like a nice beach, like lounge area here. Well, what side do I have to be able to do that? There we go. The controls get weird. I'm not used to the inverted controls on this. Ooh, those I like. Those like little green... Whatever those are nice looking. Is this your airport? Oh, that's a hotel. Like a seaside dock hotel. Is that you? Or more junk map? Oh no, see, it sends your emails like... They don't come instantly. They're usually late just because of lag. So I never get them like as soon as you send them. So you sent that a little while ago. You changed your outfit. That's nice. You look good. I wish I had a change of outfit, but I don't. There we go. Remember what to hit for this. X. Is that... What is that? It's all bug. Where'd it go? There's a lot of bugs I'm missing, so I don't mind taking some of those if I can get any new ones. Oh, that's good. That one's cute. That one's cute. I like the purple one better, though. Warning. It's like another throne thing here. Oh, the scarecrow's a nice touch to that. The samurai outfit. That's nice. Damn, you got like all the good stuff. Like everything. Like everything that's perfect here. Is that... I don't have that bug, so that'll help. Any bugs I don't have, I have a hard time finding those. Took me forever to get a tarantula because it kept biting me and then I would lose it. It knocked me out. Stones I always need. Sticks I always have more than I can ever use on those. I know, like those materials, certain stuff regenerates every day or every few hours. That come back and it's like right back where it originally was. Sweet. Oh, I have to knock. This is a big house. Is that out? Oh, no, that must have been where I came in. It goes up to a staircase. Or wait, no, does it? No, you have a friggin' bar down here. Nice. Little party room. I think this is to go back up. Your world's so big, if I lose you, I'll never find you. Now that's nice. This is like a music room, like a piano. You got like all the theme stuff in here, perfect. Oh my god, that backdrop there, that wall backdrop, that is amazing. That I like. This room I like. I love that room. It's Tessa's bedroom right there. See, I always knew you had good taste. And we need one just like that. And definitely a dining room like this. This is nice. Got a more just kind of classy, almost like marble style theme. This her damn, you got all the good sunglasses. You got your own shop in here. I have one of those there, the telescope thing, but I've not done anything with it yet. Now you need to show me your shoe collection. You know that's what I want to see. I have no idea where she went. This house is big. I got one room and that's it. Oh, this is like a... Okay, this is like the makeup and wardrobe room. This is nice. This has got like a party style theme in it. I love that thing up there. That it's like a fish lamp. Skeleton fish. That's perfect. I like that. I have no idea how to even play with that. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know how to do that with that. It won't let me. Man, you put a lot of work into this. This is a truly amazing house. See, I need to work up to the building something on this level. Ooh, I love the pool. I love the little jacuzzi here. Take a dip in the hot tub. Does it even let you enter it? I don't even know if you can actually swim in this game or get into water. I've never... I don't know. Maybe some other prerequisite that you need to do that, but I don't have it yet. Not seen that character. I can see the map, but I don't know how much of this we've gone around yet. What is this vendor? I've seen a few of them. I've seen the camel, the flower guy, the fox, which sells like the shady art stuff, and whatever the one that was on my island today. I don't waste money on that stuff just yet, so I tend to ignore the vendors. Yeah, those little floor lights, I got a couple of those, but I'd like more of those. Those I like, those come in handy for setting stuff up. Oh, the cute little mouse. I gotta get that one for my island. Oops, wrong thing. I have no idea how to honk the cars. This has a bit more of like a Legend of Zelda like theme to it. Oh, that fountain I like. I got like the ice one, like the tile one, but I don't got one like that. That one's better. That's a more natural looking outdoor fountain. That's a nice, I don't know what that is. I don't think I've gotten that bug yet. What are these? Oh. You want me to put these on? Oh, you know, I should have got those chocolates and flowers. I forgot to get those. I could have given them to you. Is there a way I can access my inventory here? Because I have some in storage if I can get to like a storage thing. But I have no idea how to do that. I may have to do it on my island. But I can give those to you later. I completely forgot to pick those up when I went in my house last. I'm sorry about that. What's that? So you got these like I don't even know how you do that. You got like predefined outfits. The blue backpack's a little nicer. I kind of like the other shoes I had though. They match with my some of this other stuff a little better. If I had some like that in the purple, that style would be nice. But the white ones actually go with these pants, so we can stick with that. Oh, you got a ladder there. I didn't see that. Yeah, I put some in weird spots so I couldn't have a hard time seeing them. Shells I always need. Oh, where'd you go? Going this way? Can you get coconuts out of those? I hope you don't mind me taking some of those, but they do come back like the next day. So you come back in the morning, all that stuff regenerates. I don't think I can pick anything up by accident, but I'm trying not to. Just in case. I'm pretty sure it won't let me because I'm on somebody else's island. But I definitely want to get any bugs I don't have or any items or like I don't think there are any other shells or anything I haven't collected yet. I'm pretty sure I've already gotten every variety of those. But if you don't mind if I do a little fishing, because there could be fish here I've not gotten yet. Well, I need to get over there to do that. See, I hate that when it does this where you can't. See, the fishes stay right where you can't do it. There it goes. Well, that's not one I need, but... I definitely got a lot of work on my Critterpedia that I need to do. What's that? Missed it. Dang. Is that for me or for you? Oh, medicine? Did I get... Yeah, I did get stung by bees, didn't I? Seems like I run into trees a lot and that happens. I have medicine, I just don't have much of it because I ran out of weeds, so... I tend to avoid taking it. And I figured out you can use the net on the bees. Equip the net, shake the tree, and then net the bees, and then I could sell them. It took me a while to figure out that I could avoid getting stung by them with a net. Because you can't outrun them, not at all. Well, I got a manhole cover too. I recently got one. I think a character gave it to me as a gift. I wish I could do that, but I don't have any of the emotes, and I don't even know how to do them. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's the jump. Yeah, I have no idea how to do the emotes. I don't even know if I have them or if it's in something else. Oops, need to do that. That's a map. Well, I don't know how to dance. I don't know how to do any of that. I know I got like maybe one or two of the emote things, but that's it. I really don't have much of those. Until I start unlocking them or getting them, I just can't do any of the fun stuff. That's perfect. It's got like a little bit of a Mario vibe to it in the beach. A little party zone. That's cute. What's down here? It's like a little beachfront area. You have to tell me how to do that, because I don't know how to do any of the ones I have. Oh, that's cute. It's like a little birthday party thing. It like jumped me. I think we passed through part of here. Yeah, I saw one of these style of things, something like this that somebody had put over the little watering hole on my island, like that thing there, but it was more round. So I wanted to get one of those like style of things to put over the top of it. I like those plants. The mushrooms are nice too. A little mushroom forest. Oh, Tessa, this is amazing right here. So you got a little bit of a theme of everything. Like, I know they had like all the Mario stuff in this, which I thought was nice, but I haven't even begun to buy any of that. I was thinking about getting the Wario outfit, but I just didn't want to waste money on it right now. One of these is what I need. Oh, the museum? Yeah, I'm gonna move my museum soon, but I need to pick a spot for it that's better than where I originally put it. Because I wasn't able to access much, so a lot of my stuff ended up just kind of wherever. I always figured I'd move my home in the museum, so I just kind of put it in a good tent spot for the time being. I like this, Tessa. You have a nice island here. I'll cover it. You can actually order coffee. I had no idea you could do that. This is a nice little date. Now what button do I hit to kiss you? You look cute. You want more coffee? I'll get you some more. Could use a cup of real coffee. Is there a way I can access my inventory, like my stored items on your map? Because I'd like to give you those flowers and chocolates I got, but I completely forgot to bring those when I went. I should have left those in my inventory just in case, but I forgot about it. If not, I'll give them to you next time. I have no clue if it allows you to access my stuff from somebody else's map or not. It's that thing. Oh, those gears are nice. I have some gear things, but I don't know what they are. I've never set them up. I just have one pair of, or one thing of them, whatever they are. I'd have to put them down to see what they actually are. I have no idea which way she went. Does this go anywhere? It's back to the beach. You mind if I get a fossil? Well, it's inaccessible. I need a ladder to get it. I don't have a ladder. Unless I get to a bench. Oh wait, no, I think it wouldn't let me access a shovel anyway. It wouldn't matter. I wouldn't be able to get it. But I hit the thing here. I'm hitting the button. Not the right button. You got a lot of thrones. This is nice. I just wish it let you turn the camera angle though, like in the house, so yeah, I could like twist it around so I can see some of these sharp corners. Let me get that. Where did it go? See, I hate that when they fly behind stuff because I can't see them. Yeah, I've not gotten that butterfly, so that's a new one. So I can add that to my Critterpedia. Well, I'm not sure where we haven't covered so far. I think did we come across here? I think we did. What's that? I don't have anything else to wear though. Unless you got a clothing shop, I can buy some stuff. Aww. Now I wish I had a groom outfit. Well, we're gonna get you one of those one day, Tessa. A real one. What button do I hit to kiss you again? I wish I could. Wish I could give you a kiss. Mwah. What's that? duplicate one you got? Wooden waste bin? That'll come in handy. Anything I can use to decorate. Oh, this is one of the drop-off boxes for the shop. I forgot about that. Yeah, only I can't use it because it's yours. Unless the shop is open. Yeah, I forgot it's later on your time zone, so the shop would still be open in my game, but in yours it's already closed. It closes in like 30 minutes where I'm at. Well, it sucks I don't have a groom outfit. If I'd ever come across one, I definitely would have saved it. Now that's nice. She's got a party outfit. That actually matches. We look good in this. We look good in this setup. This is a little more my style here. If only I had one of these actual masks, though. Are those the kiosk things? Now that looks good. You got those sexy strappy sandals, that blue dress, a nice hat, that all matches. That goes good. Now, if only I could lean over and give you a kiss. Or at least hold your hand, that would be nice. Ooh, a rabbit. That's nice. I think we've been by here. You set up a lot of nice stuff here. Oh, that's nice how you put like the bathtubs, the steamy bathtubs behind there. That was clever use of those. Well, sucks I don't have more clothes. I'm wearing the only thing I have. Ooh, a mermaid. And put the mermaid one back on. I like that. My sexy mermaid lady. You got another blue one? You look good in glasses, though. It's the samurai. Where to now? If you wouldn't mind gifting me some of those flowers to use, because I know they grow back. I know you picked some there, but I'm not going to take any. I don't even know if it would let me pick them up. I'm not going to do anything that mess up the landscape unless you want to give me a few. But I could definitely plant them later. Well, no, I forget you have to dig the whole plant up to do that, so you have to remove it. Best I could do is use it for a decoration. Oh, a duck. That's nice. I haven't got any fire hydrants yet, but I'd love to get some of those. And I like those little mini greenhouse things. Those are nice. I wonder, can you actually go in the shops? Oh no, because everything closes at the same time, doesn't it? Another fish. Use my flimsy rod until that breaks. Always puts these like right where you can't get them. Goes right over its head, or they sit in the weirdest spots where you can't do that, and they don't let you get back too far, otherwise it won't cast the line. Oh, I missed it. Dang. I never get the bite pattern. Some of them are different. Sometimes they bite instantly, so I kind of have to take like a... just guesstimate on it. Sometimes it's like 1 or 2 nibbles, other times it's like 3 or 4, and sometimes they just bite instantly, so I kind of gotta just take a guess and like be really quick, and sometimes I miss it. Here she's laughing. So where to now? I don't think I've seen this truck. That's nice. I got some of these. I got one of those. It introduced me to the lounge furniture and that stuff in the houses. So I got some of those, like one of those wooden, like I put those on the beach too. I put that house on the beach without even knowing that they were each themed. So luckily I got those houses like perfectly where I wanted them. Otherwise I'd have to move one somewhere else, then move one there, and then move that one back, and that'd get to be a pain. So what we doing now? You mind if I wander off and do a little more fishing? I have no idea what all this is. What are all these items you placed on the beach here? Outdoorsy slingshot. Oh, they're just random stuff for picking up, aren't it? I don't know if you put those down there for probably someone else, so I wasn't going to touch those. So I think she's ended this. So you got a nice island, Tessa. I would have liked to hunt for some bugs and fish a little bit longer because I have a hard time finding stuff, and then on these other islands I can usually find a few different species. But I got a couple, so that helps my Critterpedia thing a little bit. Till I get around to exploring the other islands, I can't do much. But I'm pretty satisfied with the one I picked as my starting one. But thank you for showing me around your island. That was really nice. You have put a tremendous amount of work into that, because I know this game has like a absurd amount of customization and stuff you could build and designing, but I'm nowhere near being able to alter the landscape or install like land, water. I don't even know when I'll get to the point of installing these like other homes, houses, or other structures or buildings. I'm way, way, way far off from any of that. I'm still in primitive times in my island, so. But Tessa, she's built a technological wonder here. I think. Do I need to hit something? Yeah, make me hit the end. So she ended that, which is why that ended, I think. So to go back to mine, and then I'll turn a few things in. Then I'll probably end this after that, and I don't know, I may watch a little bit of TV, then get to bed, but I don't want to sit here and screw around in the stream all night. I'm just going to do a few last second things, get some stuff to sell and cash in. But I do need to turn those bugs in and whatever else I got there. I don't think I got any new fish, but theremin, I have no idea what that is. But I'm on the wrong thing. No, make a donation. I'm gonna see what this thing is she gave me. I don't know what that is. I kind of regret now. I wish I got those flowers and chocolates I was going to give to her, but I forgot to do that, but I'll give those to you the next time. See, it's that. Oh. I don't know what that is. It's like a little nightstand or something. I think I'll keep this other knapsack. But let me deposit these materials. Because I got a set of those flowers and chocolates that I put in my bedroom, but I also got an extra set of them. I forgot to pick those up. These are for you, Tessa. These ones here. I saved the purple ones for you, and I put the red ones in my bedroom. I had to check every few days for the different colors until I got the ones I wanted. I didn't know what ones you'd like, but I got the white and blue and red and chocolate, and then the purple flowers, I knew you'd like those ones. So, and I got another set of them in my bedroom, so I got plenty to choose from. But those are yours. I'll give those to you in the future, and you can set them up, you can sell them if you want. But they're for you. I'll save those coconuts. I don't have any of those, so. Let's wear the flimsy one out first. Ooh, these ones are usually pretty valuable, but these ones are... I rarely find those. Usually I get them at night. I need to do a few chores on this game today while I get a chance, because I haven't had a chance these last few days to play in the morning. So everything I've been doing is at night. So I collect all the shells I can, and usually in the mornings there's just tons of them on the beach. And random DIY stuff that you get. Missed it. Dang it. See, those ones that bite instantly, I usually miss those, because I'm like waiting for that little dangle. This is the other part of my beach here. I put some of those tiki torches in the dock. I thought that looked nice. Some of these trees, I want to remove some of these trees around the house, but I'm waiting till this house gets set up. And I think another resident moved in, but I'm not sure if they moved in up there, because that's the only other, this one and the that one are the vacant ones. But one thing I do need to do is I have an extra ladder I need to set up somewhere, so I have plenty of you can't have too many spots I can climb up. Those are what I tend to run out of. Need to figure out which trees or anything have some stuff in them. And see, I always get fucked up by bees doing this. Which is why I usually try to have this in hand, because you can stop the bees with this. If I have an axe, though, it's harder to do. Because unless I arrange this so it goes to the one I need. See, it's not. I'm not going to be able to quick do it to the one I want. A fossil. I do need some more of those. And I want to get rid of some of the trees here too. There's a bit too many of them around here. So I want to kind of open up to this space around this house a little more. So I was thinking I'd get rid of this one here. And this one here in front of the rock. And then just kind of leave a few around the house and then open this up a little more. I've never seen this character before. This is the first time I've seen it. Oh yeah, he's the one who moved here. He told me somebody new moved here, but I don't know who. I cracked those already, so there's nothing more in those rocks that I can get. I think I got them all, but... a lot of these roses have started to come back. I picked a bunch of them, but they've come back now. Those and the fruits take a couple days. Usually they don't come back next morning, but after a day or two they do. Let's wear this one out first. See, I can't land this, it's so freaking close. Okay, that's the first time I got a tire. I got 2 boots and a can, a bunch of rocks, and that's the first time I've actually gotten a tire out of the fishing. I missed that. Stone axe for this. Gotta be in just the right spot to get those. Oh, let me go get my ladder. And I'd like to set up some of those log stakes somewhere just for decoration temporarily until I get more stuff, just to add a little flavor to the island. take those. And that, okay, that I want to set up in my bedroom. I forgot I had that. I didn't put it in there yet. The trash can I'd like to put somewhere, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. I was about to say, I was pretty sure I had a spare ladder. So, and I'll take the fencing back because I'll use some of that later on. I have like butt tons of wood here. I need to sell a bunch of this, but I save the wood because whenever there's a hot item, something that's like crafted with just wood, like I paid off like 2 of my home upgrades and I burned through like all my wood and I just mass produced birdhouses until I ran out. So that's why I'm holding on to my wood until I get something like that in the hot item, and then I will just make as much of it as I can. I will just spam frickin' craft 10 over and over again and sell them until I run out of wood, and then that gives me a butt ton of cash. That's how I paid off my last home, but then it went to something that took like 5 iron or something like that, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to waste iron because I have a hard time finding that. It took me forever just to accumulate like nearly 2 stacks of that. Yeah, I got 2 boots, empty can and a tire from fishing, and plenty of rocks fishing. Oh, wrong way. I want to put that couch in the corner of the room because that little corner couch is nice. That fits into my little love room. Tessa's bedroom's a lot better than mine. There's got a little cabin in the woods man cave here. But I already have an amp out front, so I don't need another one. There we go. Put that right there. That actually ties in. That like blends with the color a little better on everything, so I like that. That definitely works. Thinking I want to move that mask thing like maybe up on the wall back there or something, then I'll put something else up there. Because it kind of like block, well, it doesn't really block it unless you're on the, putting on the angle there. I can see it when I come in this way. But I may move that later. But that's a little something there. That couch goes perfect in my bedroom. Oh, I forgot to put the amp back. Damn it. I did not mean to do that. I may sell this amp later. I kind of like the white one. It ties in a little better. But I'll hang on to that one for now. Maybe save it for another house or something, I don't know. Sometimes these fossils are ones I have, sometimes they're not. But they do sell for a high price, so I can't complain if it's one I've already turned in. Do I have that one or not? Usually he takes it automatically. No, I've already turned that one in, so I can sell that one. I've turned in quite a few fossils, so... Every once in a while I get lucky and there's like a item or a DIY thing in one of these trees, but it's pretty rare. Let's go ahead and wear this axe out. I don't want to store too much wood until I either produce something with it and sell it, and then I'll start really working on getting more. But until then, I like to wear like at least one axe out a day. That way I'm keeping some up, and then I can sell whatever I don't use. Seems like I run out of money pretty quick, so I can never have too much cash. Beware of bees. I get stung doing this a lot. Yeah, there we go. And I don't have a freaking net. There's no way I'm gonna get away from them. No, I don't have a coffee shop at all. I have no idea where to even get one. I should have shook that. Well, if I shake all these trees, it takes forever. But I'll get a coffee shop in the future. I mean, I'm really, you can tell I'm not that far into the game. I barely got my island set up here. And it makes me wait till like the next day. I can do so much in one day, then I'm forced to wait. Like, it hasn't even filled all the residences yet. Like, 2 of the houses are empty, and I think somebody new moved into one. So they'll probably show up tomorrow. Yeah, I did. But I don't have the net out. When I'm chopping and it knocks one down, I can't switch to the net quick enough. They get me before I can even do that. Unless I just happen to have it in like the quick thing here. But I don't have it set up right so I can do that. I'd have to set my item thing up differently. But I'm not going to do every freaking tree. It gets to be too much of a hassle. I just want to do enough to wear this stone axe out. And then I have plenty of stone and wood so I can make another axe. In June? Well, that's like, yeah, that's like 6 months ago. More than that. 8 months ago. Let's drop it. So we'll see where I get. I'm not going to move that fast in this. Like, I don't play that much during the day. I just play for a few hours in the evening or the mornings, or sometimes morning and evening, depending on how my day goes. And let me see here. I think I got all the shells I can get, and my inventory is full, so I need to hit the drop box here. I just want to wear this axe out first. And if I'm lucky, I get like an item that'll fall out. Glow in the ground? Yeah, I've seen like the gold in the ground, like where I see like a little glimmer glowing thing. I dig it up and it's always money. So yeah, I've come across several of those. It's like 1,000 bells or something like that when I find them, but I don't always find those. Some days they're there, some days they're not. I think I've already got most of the fossils. If anything, I've missed maybe one or two. I need to check the upper area around the mountain, and then I may find some of that there. So that's all the wood I'm going to get. I just wanted to wear that stone axe out. And I'll turn the rest of this in. I can stack these so I don't have to worry about my inventory being full. I hear... There it is. I see it across the water. See, I can hear those gifts. I hear them, but I don't always see where they're at. Well, there we go. I wasn't sure if I could hit it there. A money tree will grow. Another way to get more bells. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, next time I see one of those, I'll do that. So dig it up, take the money, and instead of depositing it, put it back in the ground. And then bury it back in. Because I know it gave me the option to bury stuff in the hole, but I never did that. So, okay, well, the next time I see one, I will bury it back in there, and then we'll see what happens. No. Let's see what my gift is. Will it work if I bury that cash? Or does it have to be some that I found? Like, could I dig a hole and bury that and do the same thing? If so, I might try that. But that's 10,000 bells. I don't actually know I'm keeping that. That's a lot of money there. I need that for my house. But we'll try it with one of the other ones. But this, I'm not gonna get rid of that. Yeah, I didn't know if it would or not. It was just worth mentioning in case it was. I could always try that later down the line, but for now I'll just try it the way you said. This, that. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. See, it took me forever to realize this drop box was out front. Because I was like, I couldn't sell anything after 10 p.m. and it was getting frustrating until I saw that box and I realized, wait, can I access this? And then it gave me the option to sell. Don't need just the fish. I've turned these fish in. I don't need those. No, not my slingshot. Usually those football fish get a decent price. The fossils do too if I get a duplicate. No, those are just log stakes. That's everything. Well, it may not work. I have like 2 minutes before the store closes. I forgot that. So I wanted to see what the hot item of the day is. Unless I can sell it to the box. No, it isn't that. I thought, is it the cabinet or this? I don't know, we'll see. I've already bought the clothes, I got the lamp and the other thing I wanted, but there's nothing else I really need in here. A pot? No, I don't have tons of clay, so I don't want to get rid of my clay because I may need that for other stuff. So this is a day I can't do any hot item sells anyway, so it's no worry. I wait till it's a day like something like a table, a birdhouse, something with just wood, because I have so much wood stored up that I can just produce tons and tons of whatever and then just run in there and sell 10 of them at a time and just get a ton of cash. I paid my home off in like an hour doing it that way and had like 100 grand to spare. That's why I'm replenishing like a huge stockpile of wood for the next time I get a hot item that uses it, and then I'll dump all that wood inventory out into bells. I've gotten plenty of these dung beetles. Okay, I picked all the roses on this side. Leave some of the weeds and stuff here in case I need more of those in the future. I didn't want to pick all of them, but I got some of them out of the way. I think I already put a ladder here. Or did I? Did I or didn't I? Yeah, I put it. For whatever weird reason, it wouldn't let me place one right here. I wanted to put it right there, but it wouldn't let me. So I had to put it on the corner. So not exactly where I wanted it, but whatever. I like to keep them like in view. Okay, we can try your trick here. I found one. If I hit any more bees, as long as I'm quick enough, I can snag them. There we go. See, that works. As long as I have the net out, I can't get hit by them. But if I have to switch it, then I'm not quick enough. I don't know how I missed that. Like, I was pretty dead on. I like to shake as many of these trees as I can in the hopes that I get like an item or a DIY thing or something. What's that? Oh, a bagworm. Usually if there's anything worthwhile in the tree, it just comes out first hit. See, there we go. I gotta find the one that has, every once in a while I find one of those in that, but I have to shake as many trees as I can. There's maybe like one or two of them on the map at any given time. Come back out. Any duplicate bugs I can sell, but let's try your trick with this. Okay, put it back in the hole like you said. Oh, so there's a little sprout. Okay. Well, we'll check on that later and see what comes out of it. I didn't know you could do that. I'll keep that in mind when I see those. Thank you for telling me that trick. I kind of wanted to put like one of those log stake things like right here. I got one on the other side that fit okay, but I can't get it to go on this side. It like won't position right. Like I drop it there and then it goes off in some weird spot or facing the wrong way. Yeah, I figured that much, but I'm not going to do that because I don't have a ton of iron. And like certain things I build required it. So unless I get like 3 or 4 stacks of iron, then I'll start building some. Maybe I'll empty like a stack out and just produce as much as I can. But for now, I'm just going to hoard a little bit of it. I'll do that in the future though. Clay and iron are like two of the things I've not got a ton of, and I don't know what I may need it for in the future to build. So in the meantime, I just rather store as much of it as I can. No, it was nothing. I checked my phone, it was nothing. I know what it was. Actually, it was the... I dragged the thing down. It's use tacos forever. Goodbye. It's a Taco Bell ad. I thought it was you. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's just a random notification. My food apps always message me shit like that. I get them from Subway, Taco Bell, anywhere I go to. Every time they do an ad or something, I don't even know how to turn those off. I would if I could. I don't think I need any more flowers though. Can't have too many sticks, and I can always sell the... If I get too many of them, I can sell several stacks of them. And every once in a while I get lucky and there's some bells in one of the trees. Oh, lucky day. We're hitting a few. And see, I wanted to put some of those there on the other side by the ladder, but it wouldn't let me. Like, I couldn't position it like that. It wouldn't go in the right spot. It would go off in some weird angle, and it just wouldn't work. Why, I don't know. I think it's because the log thing I put there for the crafting could be in the way. I've noticed that sometimes things are like in a weird spot and it just won't let it go in there right. You can always fish around, try to finagle it in there by dropping it in different weird angles, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. No, I'd show you the Taco Bell ad thing, but it won't let me. I can't just turn my cam on. This functions as my cam, so if I don't really have a cam to turn on unless I get rid of the capture card. And trying to think what I want to do here. I think I already got this one earlier. Ooh, lucky, another one. Let's see what that is. I got two of those now, and one's a magnetic knife rack, a garden faucet. I do not have that garden faucet, but I like that one better than the blue one. So I'll keep that one for one of the other houses. The blue one I put in that house, at that other house, it matches it pretty well. Nothing here. For now, I'll leave these trees up here, but I'm thinking about where I want to put my museum, because I should have residential services unlocked, or at least it said I did. Oh, you will? So red and white. That must be how I got a black one. I noticed there was a black one or something like near one of the other roses. I picked a bunch of them. I picked all of them. I got like I think I got like a full stack of 10 of each color, and then maybe like almost a full stack of each one, but I don't need to pick any more for now. I already have more than I need. I figured whenever I get things set up a little more, I'll do some little rose gardens and tinker with some of that. Some blue ones. I want blue roses though. I'd rather have blue than pink. I love blue roses. Ah, too close to that. Now, as for my museum, I was almost thinking about putting it like right up in here. Like right in this area here. If it'd leave me enough space to leave this tree there, I would. But I don't know, because there's really nothing behind here, no pathway. Actually, there is a pathway. I had no idea. Huh. I didn't realize I could actually go along this. Wait. Oh, wait, no, that's not the bottom area. I was about to say, if I could actually walk up there from the backside of this beach, I would have been mad. Oh yeah, I will. I'll check that tomorrow where that is, and I'll keep that in mind to do that because I can never have too many bells. I run out of them, especially doing home upgrades, and I'm gonna need like maybe I think it's like 10 grand to move a building, and then like 30 grand if it's one of your houses. So I think I'll need like 50 grand in bells just to move the museum in my home, and I want to move my home somewhere. So I was thinking of moving my home maybe like up to this here. I'm not sure yet. I may put it down next to the house below, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Like right here. I was debating on moving my house next door to this one, like over here, like right in here. But I'm not sure. I may move the other house, one of these other houses over there, and possibly in the future I may move this one like a little further over or something. I don't know. I do like this one. It fits in pretty nice right here. It doesn't block the view of the ladder, and I have plenty of space to go behind it. The other one over there, I kind of didn't like the tight fit in here. I mean, I wanted to put something here, but I was thinking more of like a rose garden or a garden or something. Like I'll farm some stuff in this area. So I may move this house next door to the other one, and then move my house up to the top. And I do want to get rid of this tree here. I don't like that tree there. It's in the way. I was thinking I'd get rid of maybe these row of trees like right along here and open this up more, and then just leave a few of them along here. But if I do like a garden, I think I'll get rid of every tree in here. But for now, I'd rather not get rid of any more trees than I have to, because I want to keep plenty of them for just harvesting wood to produce stuff in the cell if I need to, because I can do it. I can just make a bunch of axes and then just run through and get as much wood as I can. But that tree there, yeah, I definitely want to get rid of that one. It just ends up in the way of everything here. And I don't like things that really block like a ton of the view. So I don't know. I have to have this axe to do that. But this tree I was wanting to get rid of for sure. And I can always plant more saplings in the future if I want to put one back. Oops. I just don't like that it blocks the view of the ladder, and I wanted to have a ladder on each side and put a bridge across here whenever I get to that. It gets to be a pain when I can't see it, because then I'm not sure exactly where it is to hit the button. But yeah, I put one there, one there. Now I have one more ladder, and I want to pick a spot for that, but I'm not sure where. I got one to get up here. I was almost thinking put one like over here somewhere, maybe like right there. I prefer somewhere where I can see it, but I can't see it too well on that. But I think I know where I'd like to put one for now. I can make more ladders when I need to, so I can never... If I decide I need more, I can always put a ton of those around. You can't have too many of them. It don't hurt, because then you have them to get up there wherever you need to for convenience. Right here is like where I just like wanting to put one like on each side of this. But I was kind of thinking of getting rid of a few of these trees here. So that one I definitely want to get rid of there, because it's going to block my... And especially if I put a bridge across here, it kind of blocks the bridge. So I wanted to open this little space up so you could get for easy transition. Wait, no, I need the... What am I doing? You can leave the stumps, but I prefer not to. I mean, I don't really need them. Now, if it'll let me... What am I doing? That's why I hate playing Xbox and then using an Xbox controller, because the controls are inverted. A is B, X is Y. And then I can't play the Xbox games for when I go back and forth between it, and then I get used to one, then I get used to the other. It gets kind of annoying. I need to get like a programmable controller, or better yet, what I need to do is open this Xbox controller up, just take the faceplate off, and swap the B and A button and the X and Y button. That way the buttons are actually in the right spot. That way it won't confuse me as much. It'll officially be a Nintendo controller then, but I have the tools to open these controllers and modify them if I want to. So it would take me like 5 minutes to do that. I may do that later on. Since I don't need this controller for my console, it's just the one that came with the console. I use a Elite controller for gaming. Where's my ladder? Did I even pick up my ladder? No, it's right there. There we go. Now I just need to put one over there. I have more than enough wood to construct a couple of those, which I'll make a couple more ladders because I can never have too many of those. And then we'll convert one to a stationary ladder. Then I'll keep another one just for, in case I need it for getting around quick. I forgot to put one of those back in my inventory, so we'll favorite this somewhere. I want to put it in a different spot. Oh, make another stone axe. Which I need a flimsy axe to do that, and I hate that. Actually, that I kind of like. Tire toy, that's actually kind of nice. Oops. B and A, I can never remember that right, and I constantly hit the wrong one on there. Oh, I did. I shoveled some, and I have some roses that are set up to plant. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I have like 5 of each color, the yellow, white, and red, and then I can make some more. I'm just not gotten to the point where I'm ready to do like a garden thing yet. Wooden waste bin. That's the one you gave me. So that'll come in handy for my house. I'll have to make one of those for my house. Because that metal trash can, that's like outdoor. It's not going to look good inside a house. But let's make one of those so I can set it up in there later. I don't need any of that. I have medicine and fish bait in my home. I just don't have it with me. I should have it with me though. I just use my inventory slots for other stuff, and if I get stung to death by bees, well, it just respawns me back in the house. It's a minor inconvenience. For now, I favor the inventory slots, and I go back and forth so much, it's not a big deal. But I don't want to take any more of these roses out right now. I want to leave them there for flavor. But I do have some to plant, so I am good on that. I don't need to get any more right now until I get around to setting some up around my home or a little garden area. But until I get my homes moved and my buildings moved to where I want them, I'm not going to worry about setting any of those up just yet. No, yeah. No, I have one over here. I don't need a ladder there. I could put one on each side of this, just for convenience. Or put one, like, back up here would probably be better. I kind of like to have one on each end, so depending on where I run to, because sometimes I go up here to grab some shells, and then I have to go all the way back there, so it's like a tiny inconvenience thing, but it's not a big deal. And no, I don't want that right there. See, sometimes it does this in like weird spots. It's like not where I'm at. Then you have to go like way down, and there we go. I would prefer it like right where I had it there, but it's like it gives me trouble on some of this stuff. Like it irritates me because it's not like exactly where I want it. And it's gonna do that. That's good enough. I'm not gonna worry about it. Sometimes there's just some weird spots it does not, for whatever reason, it does not want to put anything in that square. I like to keep the ladders where I can see them though, so that there's good. From there I can put a bridge like across here and another one probably further back. I don't know. Whenever I get some bridges I can construct, I'll get to that. For now, it would only let me do one bridge, and why I don't know. I thought I could craft more, but it wouldn't let me. Oops. No, I had that. I hear a thing floating around. If I can find where it is. It may be up here. I hear it, but I don't see it. Okay, I don't hear it now. I heard it like right here. Oh, I forget I can't get through there. It's too... I hear it floating, but I don't see it. And sometimes I can't tell what direction it's going. Huh. Dang it. I don't know where that went or if it flew off, but I have one of those bugs. I don't really particularly need that one. I don't hear it now. Whatever I heard, it must have floated on somewhere else. But I need to get this wood, then I'll cap this night off here because I've gotten pretty much everything I can sell. I made quite a few bells tonight, so that's good. That stack of 10 grand I found in that gift, that was real nice. That was a lucky find. I think only one other time I found anything near that big. That was the biggest drop of bells I found yet. We'll get these wood picked up for the night. Hold still. There we go. Some of these things are a pain to get. Ah, I missed it. I should have had it. I was pretty dead on that time. Let's just drop these. I can come back for those. No more shells there, just the wood I need. But I can't wait to check that money tree tomorrow and see what grows out of that. But thank you for telling me that. I'm going to keep that in mind, and I'll use that to make as much cash as I can. Because I do run out pretty quick, especially when I do upgrades and move homes, buy homes. It seems like it just burns through all my savings every time. Then I have to spend like several days earning it back. I don't want to wear my other stone axe out tonight because this is more than enough wood, and I got so much stored that I don't really need any more right now. So until I find like something I can produce out of it, I'm probably not going to worry about getting any more wood, at least until then. Maybe just a little bit to offshoot what I use during the day, crafting this or that. Offset, I mean. But if I store too much, I'll run out of inventory space, which I learned the hard way. But I can always sell a few stacks of it if I have to. I do want to check those trees on the other side for any items or bells or anything else. Sometimes there's some good stuff in the trees, and I like to check as many of them as I can, or at least go through most of them. I'll have to get rid of that later. Okay, like how close do I have to be? We'll come back for that. Mainly, I just need anything I can sell. I need to put those in my house when I get a chance. See, I like that garden faucet, but it goes good with this house, so I like to leave that one there. But that other red one I like. I'll keep that for another house that it'll match with. I think all those, my wood should be here. Did I pick all those up, or is there something I missed? I don't know. I can't remember where, if anything, I left. I think it ends up in the lost and found box if I miss anything. Because every once in a while I find like some, just something in there, twigs, some iron, something I probably forgot to pick up. I like to get a few of these clams during the day too, just because it counts as progress towards my miles. I heard one, but I didn't see it. No, it's right below me. That's why I didn't see it. I stepped on it. I wish these tiki torches lit up in the bonfire too. Like there's no fire in it at night. That sucks. There should be some fire in it. But for whatever reason, they don't glow at night, which I think kind of sucks. Can't have too many presents. Well, those don't really match with this, so. We'll keep those for the future, though. I'm not sure who my next resident is. I don't know if I put everything in here, so whoever's going to move in, I think tomorrow somebody would be in either one of these houses or the other. I think this is the one up here. Because I saw this was, I think it was open. Yeah, yesterday this house wasn't here. It was just the one over here. So I'm guessing maybe tomorrow somebody would move into the third one, because whoever moved in last night, and then when I checked this today, that house was there. So this is probably going to be the third one, is the last one I'll get a resident in. And I didn't know these houses were themed, so I'm glad. Like, it's just pure luck that I put these in the spot in the order I would have wanted them, because this themed house with this furniture I wanted on the beach. The other one I wanted in the, like I put them in, like, it was just pure luck. I dropped them exactly in the order I would have otherwise in those spots. So luckily I didn't have to worry about that. I got lucky there because I didn't realize each one was different. I don't know. I've not checked it. I've done a little fishing today. Get a little clam digging in before I finish up everything here. I think I've cracked the rocks already, so there's nothing more I can get out of those. I just need to check the trees for some random items or bells. If I'm lucky, it's something to fall out of them. I'm not sure, but I think it counted as activities or something when I would get rid of these snowballs. So every once in a while I try to do that. I'm not sure if it counts towards like the Nook thing or like miles or something, like destroying snowballs, but it seems like it triggers something every time. Plus they're just in the way. I kind of hate having them there anyway. Usually they don't bother me, but every once in a while they get annoying. I know you can roll them and they get bigger, but I have no idea how to roll them into a snowman. I've never tried that. I'll have to try that tomorrow when I see some more of them around. I don't know how to make a snowman, but I'll have to try that later. Oh, right here's where I'd like to put a ladder. Right there. I forgot about that. I don't think I'll find any more items in the trees. Usually if I'm lucky and shake every tree, I'll get maybe 1 or 2 random items or something like that. But it's pretty rare. But yeah, I forgot that was a spot I wanted to put a ladder. Okay. Be on just the right side to activate this. Come on. It's like not doing it. There we go. I have more than enough stuff to make ladders galore. I don't know how to make a snowman. I can roll the snow, but it's... Fuck if I know how to do that. Unless I just push the snowballs into each other. But I already got rid of them, so I don't have any left to do that. I'd have to wait till more show up. I wish you'd said that a few seconds sooner before I got rid of them. If I see any more, I'll do that, or at least I'll try. But I'm pretty sure I'd need like 3 of them to do that. These trees here, I do want to get rid of some of these trees, like in front of this house. But I'm going to wait till this house is there first. Then I think I'll get rid of this tree, and that tree. And it's probably going to be weird about where it sticks this thing here, but we'll see. No, it's like... That's good right there. Now, I don't know if I can put one like right on this here. It may not let me on that spot. Oh, no, it does. I can try that. Well, that ladder, it can go there, but I can't climb it. It wouldn't let me climb it. So, well, I don't know if I want to put one that far up or not, but I can always just put it like right there. I just hate putting them on a side that I can't see anything, because sometimes I forget they're there. But that one I can actually see pretty well in the corner. But yeah, let me go. Can I even go inside somebody else's home? Miss that. I need to find a spot for these other log stakes, because I want to put them somewhere that just adds a little flavor to things. Unfortunately, I wanted to put one over there, but it wouldn't. I tried a million times and I could not drop one there at all. It gets really weird about that. Like, I gotta be in just the right spot. And see, it does it like weird. Like, I want it along the edge, but then it does it lopsided. I hate that. That's not too bad there, but it looks kind of stupid. See, I wanted one like right there, but I could not for the life of me get it to drop there. But I was always wondering if this was in the way. So maybe if I can get over it a little further. I did not try that though. No, see, it always does it like weird like that. Nope. Yeah, I tried a million times. I could not get one to go in there, but I could always try it on the very... Put my log thing like over... Position myself just right. There we go. And then put it right here. So that may tie in better. No, I don't want it right there. Let's try facing straight down. See, it kind of runs into the same problem in reverse. Well, how far back do I need to be? Jeez. There we go. Actually, that's not too bad. That actually ties in okay there. Maybe put like a lamp or something, like a lamp post there, like one of those outdoor lamps or something, or a little lantern or something. I have one more to set, and I can put that. Like, I'm just going to put it wherever. Right now, I'm just doing it more for... just to add a little flavor to everything. So it looks a little more set up that way. I'll probably get rid of those in the future for some proper fencing or something. I don't know. Or I may leave them. I don't know. Just trying to think of a few different decent spots I could stick some of those. And it may not let me hear because there's weeds in the way. I think sometimes that stuff gets in the way. I wouldn't mind having one like right there though. And it may not, I'm pretty sure it won't let me. It gets weird about some of these angles. And I think the weeds in the way counts as this square being occupied, so it probably would if I picked those, but I'm not going to do that right now. I missed that. Yeah, it'll be the same story there because those are in the way. But I'll pick those later, but for now I want to leave some of those weeds there. Dig up a tree? Can you actually dig the tree up and like put it somewhere else? I never tried that though, but I remember the character or something mentioned like if you ate some like pears, you get the energy to dig up like a whole tree, but I never tried that. I've dug up some roses, some weeds, but that's about it. I have some plantable stuff there, but I've never tried a whole tree. I'll try that tomorrow. I'm not going to do that right now. I have plenty of pears though. I can get some of those if I need them. But I'm pretty much going to wrap this up. I've done almost all I can for the day. And for starters, I need to pay my debt. I forgot. I think I have enough to move my homes tomorrow. But I'm not going to do that tonight. But first, before I can move anything, I have to pay off my debt. It won't let you do it if you have any debt in the residential service. So I have more than enough for that. I think I needed 40 grand for the moving the museum in my home. So I'll have that and then 10 grand left over, unless it costs more, in which case I don't think I'll need more than that. I was waiting until I had enough for that. Unless it forces me to upgrade my home again. I don't want to right now because I'm not going to do that because I'm not sure what trees I want to keep, what ones I want to get rid of. I'm doing everything little by little. I don't want to fuck the landscape up too bad. I've already gotten rid of a few things I wish I hadn't. So I'm taking a more careful approach to it and just kind of keeping things as best as I can as I go along. After I get this moved and my home moved, I may dig up some of the other ones and then see if I can replant them somewhere, because I'd like to put some more back in here. And like some behind this here, like these, like on the corner here, and then leave maybe one or two here and then leave a little spot open here for a bridge, and then put the house like right down in here. I want to move that. I want to move one of those other houses or something here. I'm not sure what one. I may move this one. I'll just have to wait and see. Or one of the ones that I built across the way there. But I'm going to wait till all three of those are occupied before I do that. I'm trying to see if there's anywhere else I could put like some of those log stakes just for add a little character to the game, but I'm not sure where else I would want to do that. Oh, I forgot to pick that up. Tessa, I'm sure it works, but I'm not going to fuck the landscape up until I'm decided on what I want to do. Like if I do it now just for shits and giggles, I may end up regretting it later. Then it'll irritate me if I don't have like the same tree to plant back there or something. So no, we're not doing that right now. I get very picky about that stuff. On games like this, I want everything perfect, and I don't like to make rash decisions or just do shit to do shit, because then I have to undo it later, and I've already done enough of that. I've already fucked a few things up that I wish I hadn't, and I don't get to undo that. No, I don't like that there. Maybe I want it like on the corner at an angle, but it don't let me angle it. Unless maybe... And I hate that it moves these to a different frickin' slot. That gets annoying. I don't think it will because the bridge is in the way there. I could try some of the other fencing though. If I can judge the correct distance, but no, it's not going to let me. Some of these spots, I probably should have moved this a little further back, but we'll try some different fencing later. For now, I may just store that log stake, and if I need to make any more bridges, I'll save it for one of those. I just didn't want too much of it taking up my inventory right now. So I wanted to clear a little bit of that stuff out, because my inventory is pretty full until I clear some of that wood out. And I'm not going to be able to do that until there's like a hot item again that allows me to just burn through my wood supply. I think I burned through a lot of sticks making something. I forget what, but it was a couple days ago. Those shorts, I'll keep those for an outfit. I don't have many clothes, but... just throw that. Yeah, that's like a nice indoor waste bin. That one works. No, what one do I hit the back out? There we go. Same one. So that gives me a little waste bin, so that's nice. And I want to see what this looks like. Oh, it has to go in a wall. Well, we'll save that for later then, because I don't really have a kitchen. But that'll come in handy for one. And I'll start setting up some of the... I remember Tom wanted me to set some of the fencing up, so I'll have to start experimenting with that tomorrow. If you want to watch me play and do stuff, I can always just put a quick stream up for that whenever I play, but it would only be for just during the day for maybe a couple hours at a time, and then a few hours in the evening. Usually in the evenings, I put maybe 2 or 3 hours into it, usually late night. Some days I don't play in the morning, it just depends on what I have going on. Sometimes I'm busy during the day and I just don't have time for it until the evening, and I try to juggle some Stalker 2 with that because I don't want to fall behind in that game. But I don't have time for that tonight because it's too late. I enjoyed exploring your island. Tessa, your island is truly amazing. I definitely gonna have to put the work into getting something like that built. But that's gonna take me some time and some effort. I saw like a video of like one of those archway things, like cover things, whatever it was. It was on this map, and somebody had like one around this. But I think they altered the land on it. I think they like filled some of this in or something, so that it wasn't quite this big, but it was a little like small fishing hole here. They widened. I think they shortened it a little bit on this side. Like cut that little area off and then kind of rounded it out more. Something like that. I think I saw a video or something somebody had done. Something like that. It wasn't that big, but it was a little water hole in the middle of it. I was wanting to try that in the future if I could. I think once you get the landscaping stuff up, you can start adding water to the ground and expand it out, or you can build like a ledge or a cliff or something like that, or extend the land out a little bit. It's not hitting that. There we go. But that's pretty much it for the night. There's nothing more I can do here. I really don't see any bugs or anything interesting. Some nights I do, some nights I don't. Some nights there's stuff I just never seen before. Some quick bells for in the morning. Then I'll have to check the item of the day in the store, and I think, did I check everything in here? Can't have too many bugs. It's quick cash every time I see these. Oh, one thing I didn't do. I must have a ton of these to cash in. Let's see what else I got. Yeah, I figured out you could stop the wasps by catching them. And then I got some, no, that wasn't everything. Yeah, I caught a koi yesterday. First time I got one of those. Every once in a while I see something new. But I need to cash in these Nook miles. It's the top thing. A, not B. I have a decent amount of miles saved, so that's stuff I can cash in later. If I got anything on these. Yeah, I've done a lot of fishing. That's why I catch as many fish as I can. I'll usually burn through a pole each day just so I get some out of the way. Same with the clams. I'll dig up a handful of them. That's everything on that. Oh. I didn't realize that I'd never seen anything in this before. I think the mask or whatever, the other stuff was just stuff I already have, or it was like a color one I didn't want. Missed it. Few extra things I can sell in the morning, but I'm not going back to the drop box right now. And that's the end of my net. That thing lasted for quite a while. I'll have to remember to build those upgraded ones. I just get a lot more out of those. I don't have to... But we're definitely going to make a new net here. And we'll do an upgraded one, so I don't have to build one as quick. But that's a fresh net for the morning, so... I think that flimsy pole, I need to wear that one out and then use the other one. My shovel should be good. That's a fresh axe, so I don't need that. And I'll keep the other one for... We'll see what I want to deal with any of these trees. I'll see about... Let's get a few pears, because I'll use those tomorrow, and see about some of those trees, if I can dig one up and store it. But I just don't want to deal with that tonight, because then I'm just going to be raking my brain on where do I want to put it. Do I want to put it back? But no, not right now. That's just more than I want to get invested in right now. But we'll put some pears in my pocket for that. I have plenty of pears, so I need to use some of those. Plenty of stuff here to choose from, too. Some of this stuff I keep, some of this stuff... I think when you sell it, you can get it back to the kiosk thing in the town hall. I can buy back anything that I previously acquired. So that's why I try to acquire as much as I can, and then the stuff I don't want, I'll sell. But this... Oh, I forgot I got that. That wall-mounted candle, I was wanting to put that in my room. Like, that'd go good by the bed. I wish I could sit stuff on top of that, but it won't let me. Which is really stupid. I don't know why it won't let me. And it won't let me select stuff on walls. Which I think is really stupid too, because I should be able to just quick move that. I'm going to grab the wrong thing here though. let's navigate my way around this. And we'll put the mask up here. No. Well, it's the same one I got. I think. No. Is it the same one? I don't know. I think it is. Where did it go? Yeah, it's the same one. The purple one. Yeah, I tried that, but if I don't stand, like, if there's furniture in the way, it won't let me. Like, I can't. I have to move the furniture and then go up to the wall and do that. And I think, see, this is why I didn't want that there, because it kind of gets in the way of that. I don't know, it actually looks a little better. Like, sometimes it changes my mind when I see what it looks like out of the decorating mode. So that's okay there. Oh. If I get another candle, I may put another candle like right on the other side of that and then move the mask over, maybe like over to this corner here. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, that works. If I find something better, I may take the mask down entirely. But I don't have a ton to work with right now, so I definitely like to have another one of those love seats for like the other corner here. That'd tie in perfect, and I want to get some more of those floor lights to put on the side of the doors here. Or maybe if I get another like nightstand or table or something for this corner, I'll get rid of that chair. Then maybe I can put the... Or I forget I have enough space there I can put... Maybe I can put the mask there. But we'll save that spot for something else. For right now, this is fine. I just forgot I had that candle. I wanted to hang that candle up next to the bed. Is there anything else I need? Some of this stuff I may sell, and then I can buy it back. I think it lets you buy back anything that you previously acquired from the kiosk thing in the town hall. So I noticed like everything I've ever owned is in there for purchase. So if my inventory gets too full and I don't want to use any of this stuff, I'll sell it all for money. And then any of it I want to buy back, I'll just buy back from there in the future. That's why I try to acquire as much as I can until then, so that I always have the option to reobtain stuff. See, I have some saplings already. I don't know what those are. I think somebody gave those to me, or maybe I think I bought a few of them from whoever the flower guy was when he was in town. And these are, I got roses to plant here. Got red rose. I think I had some others, I don't know. I thought I had some others. Or maybe I didn't, I may not have bought them, I don't know. I could have swore I had some other ones, but I guess I only have the red ones for now. And that's cedar saplings, I'm guessing, are the trees up on top. These saplings, I'm guessing, are the same as the ones in the bottom, and I'm sure they take time to grow. But I'll have to see what some of these are and figure out how to plant turnips too, because the shop guy said something about turnip farming, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But we'll see about that. Oh. I don't know what that was. I remember you gave me that. I know where I can put that. Because now that I have a little corner seat there, we'll just get rid of that. I don't think I can get any closer to the wall than that. I don't know, maybe we can squeeze it in here. But I don't know, I don't like the way that looks. Some of this stuff don't sit like up close, but I don't know what that is exactly. I think it's like a music thing. But it looks nice, I like it. It adds some interesting decoration to this room for now. I don't know if I can squeeze that other amp in there or not. I don't know. Maybe we can put it over. Oh, as far as I can get it. But that clears some of the inventory out so I don't have too much in there taking up space. But for now, we'll do that. Or I could do it this way. That looks a little better. Actually, I kind of like that better. So that makes the room look a little more filled in. Better than nothing. It's not perfect, but I like to keep some of this stuff out of my inventory unless I just absolutely have to store it. Oh, I need to drink some water. Okay, that works. But I don't think I can squeeze too much more in there right now. So I'm going to end this and get to bed. So after 11, so... And I need to put these other batteries in the charger for that controller. I need to remember to do that, but I need to find my charger. Save and end. Well, I definitely made a decent amount of bells tonight, especially with that grab of 10 grand I made. That was nice, and I'll have to check that money tree tomorrow. And I'll keep that in mind. When I see those, I'm going to plant some more of those. Sleep mode. There we go. Clean up a little bit here, then I need to end. Look at these water bottles everywhere. Unplug this capture card, but I move my laptop and forget about that. Snag on that. Take that out of there. I need to get a longer USB cable to plug that in, but I need like a USB 3.0 one for that. Well, I think it came with an adapter for to plug it into the other type. So I actually already have one that'll work for that. I just need to fish it out. I can deal with that later. But I'll keep in mind with what you said, and I'll try to dig some of those trees up later, and I'll see if I can store them or do whatever with them. I just don't want to go altering the landscape any more than I have until I'm figured out about my building arrangement. So until I get some things moved and figure out where I want to move them to, then I'll worry about that, and then I'll worry about setting up some more trees for the meantime, and then if I decide I don't want them, I'll get rid of them later. For now, I want to wait for the other residents to move in and then see what the houses look like when all three of them are done, and then I'll decide if I want to change anything from there. But I'll just have to wait and see. I'm not sure where I want to put the museum, but I'm thinking I maybe on the upper left corner of the map, like up there, like that one area where I planted the gold tree there, like off to the side there, or maybe below that. No, I'm thinking I'll put it up on the mountain there, and then I'm debating on maybe my house on the opposite side on the smaller little mesa there. I'll make that my little personal home in the museum up top, and then open the bottom area back up. Because from the beach I have a couple ladders set up there where it's just a straight shot to get right up to that spot, so I can get to the museum pretty easy that way. I don't know, or I may move the resident house that's on the other side where mine is. I'm not sure about that. Maybe. The original two residents, now that I think about it, maybe I could move them in that center area next door to each other. So they'll be next door to each other, and then put those other two houses up, like up on the top somewhere. I don't know. Or maybe I'll put another one on the beach, and then one more on top up there. I'll just have to rake my brain a little bit and think about it. Like, I'll do it one at a time. I'll move everything, and then I'll see what I want to do from there. I don't like to overthink it, but when I'm sure, I'm sure. So whenever something pops in my head, I'll know where I need it. For now, I don't want to get too invested in it, and I'd rather focus more long term and just ride it out in terms of getting things progressed and getting things upgraded to where I can get new stuff and start setting stuff up, and then kind of go from there before I start just moving everything around here and there and then have to move it again. But that's it for me. Thank you for showing me your island, Tessa. It was truly amazing. I had fun on a little Animal Crossing date with you. That made my night. I feel really good tonight because of that. You put a lot of work into that. It's truly an amazing island. You're a pro at that game, and I got to get good at it too, but I have a lot of work ahead of me for that. So one day I'll get everything that evolved in my little island world, but it's a long ways off for me. Little by little. I'm not in a hurry. I like to take my time with it. But I'm going to go ahead and end this. Need to get some sleep before too long. So happy Valentine's Day. I hope you've had a good day. I want to keep things on the right track with you, on a good track. Bright future for me and you. Loving future. I love you, Tessa. You know I do. Wish I could give you a kiss and snuggle you tonight. You know I want to. Or a day goes by, I don't want to plant my lips on you and just snuggle you every night. I want to cuddle your brains out. You know I do. So thank you for showing me your island. That was really nice. That definitely is an inspiration there, because that gives me a lot to think about and a lot of ideas for the future. But I'm way off from getting anything on that level done. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. Have a good night rest. Again, love you. Happy Valentine's Day. And I'm sorry I forgot. I completely forgot. You rushed me getting out of the house, and I forgot to pick up those flowers and chocolates I was going to give to you. But you saw them. You saw what I got for you, and I'll give those to you in the future. And if you have anywhere for them, I'm sure you already have a few of those, but if not, you can use them to decorate something or sell them for some quick bells. That'll work too. But I just mainly wanted to give them to you. And I appreciate the few things you gave me. It always helps. So have a good night, Tessa. Again, I love you. And I really, really want to kiss you right now. That's the part that pains me most, is I can't give you a kiss. So I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I don't particularly want to put anything up. But I will for some Animal Crossing if you want to do that in the future. That's something I'm always up for. So I got the membership for a year. Only $20 for it, so I can hardly complain there. Anytime you want to play, anytime you want to roam around with me or do some decorating, I'll keep you company. I have a headset too. I can talk to you while I play, but I can't use the headset when I'm connected to the TV or the capture card and all that. I have to... That's only something I can do if I'm just playing handheld, so I need to do that offline. But anytime you want to, you can send me a code, and if I'm around, if I get to it, I will. I'll join. I'll boot up and join. So I don't want to drag on to go in circles here. So again, good night. Happy Valentine's. Love you, babe, and thank you for spending some time with me. It meant a lot to me tonight. Have a good night rest, Tessa.